Hello and good morning to you all. It's another Monday morning in the verse here in Star Citizen. As you know, today we do trading. It's Trading Mondays on Star Citizen. I've been looking through Galog and Trading Space. Trading Space is up to date at the moment. It looks like trade data was loaded 26 minutes ago. Having a look through what we're going to be doing today. Laranite is still probably your best bet other than stims or drug running, but unfortunately because of the 30Ks, Laranite is very risky, so I'm not going to be doing that. I tried yesterday to run some Laranite and I lost 2 shipments on another account, but yeah, so I'm not going to do that today on this account. We're going to go ahead and probably do, I'm just looking through here, the best return is still Astacine, which is gas, to either Babbage or any of the major cities, Area 18, Lawville, or Port Olisar, it looks like. But we're going to carry on doing Rider to Babbage until 310 hits. I did want to try and get into the PTU today, but unfortunately, I don't know, I got in once and then it was broken, so I couldn't really do anything from that. So we're going to go ahead and just do a normal trade today rather than running around the PTU. Getting to chat. Hello, good morning, Addis Man. Hey, J Man, how's it going? I'm doing good. Addy Cakes, you watched the last Paladins battle and it was awesome. Yeah, it was actually pretty awesome. It's a shame that you missed it, actually. I had quite a nice streak there. For you that are watching here in chat and you don't know, or you're watching this on YouTube later, I do stream Paladins on a Friday. Next Friday I'll be playing with viewers, so if you want to jump on and watch me on Friday, you can jump in the queue and we can play together a couple of rounds and we'll cycle through. But I have a queue all set up for that on Friday. But getting back to today... Oh, and it's good that you made it, Addy Case. I know you said earlier that you wasn't sure if you was going to make it, so welcome. But getting back to today, I'm getting diverged here. I think we're going to go looking from Trading Space and Galog. We're going to go through and do Astasine again from Ryder. We could go to Woodruff, but it's less of a return. I get 25.6% from Woodruff. I mean from Ryder. No, sorry, I get 28.6 from Ryder. That's right, and I get 25.6 from Woodruff. So there's actually quite a bit of difference there, so we're gonna go and stay with Ryder. I'm getting those two mixed up. I need more coffee this morning, obviously. And getting back to Paladin's Additive Cakes, if you download it by Friday, you can jump in the queue and then you can come do a couple of rounds with me. I will try and heal with Io, because she seems to be my favourite champion at the moment by far. So let's go ahead and we'll get the Caterpillar out. Hopefully it's fueled. I don't even know if it's fueled. If not, we'll have to get it refueled. And do let me know if the audio levels are okay. I've been playing with the microphone again, as usual. As you know, it's a new microphone, so... Last time the music was too loud and I was too quiet, then I was too loud and the music was too quiet, so... I don't know, we'll get it down in the end. Then I'm going to super glue those controls. Right, so let's get this out. Hopefully we'll get a nice clean takeoff. I don't know. Can't guarantee it. You know what New Babbage is. The wind is horrendous here. And likes to dance in the hangar. So let's have a look. Let's see if I can hit the elevator button. Wow, I so need more coffee this morning. So need more coffee. Oh, jeez. It's kind of a shame. I want to do some more diverse trading, but at the moment I'm just so stuck on what I can do, unless I want to risk, losing a lot. I guess it's a better reward when you do it, but yesterday I did 3 Laranite runs. I did one and it was successful, and I thought, alright, we'll do that again. Bad choice. Lost all the money on that one. I was like, okay, I'll do one more just to try, went into a new server. We'll do one more just to see if I can get that money back. Uh-oh, it's dancing. It's dancing. Sit still. Sit still. Be good. Sit. And I tried to do another one, getting back to that, and I lost it again. So, not a good outcome for that. Oh, that's ominous music for this. Maybe it's trying to tell me something, that the takeoff's going to be horrendous. We'll see. You're only seeing the starting screen. Interesting. Hold on. Let me double check this. Okay, it looks like my OBS is having fun today. Give me 1 second here. Thank you for telling me, because on my screen it says it's on, but here it's not, so I'm just going to go ahead and try and get this sorted. One moment. Let's try that. There you go. We're inside the Caterpillar. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. Said it was streaming on my screen here through OBS, but apparently it wasn't outputting. I have no idea why. It's going to be one of those mornings, you know, one of those mornings. Alright, so we're in the Caterpillar. Let's head off over. Let's go through the engineering deck here. You gotta love those technical problems. It only happens when I do on Star Citizen. I don't know why. I only really have problems with Star Citizen when I stream it. Maybe it's trying to give me a sign. Alright, let's power this puppy up and we'll see if we have fuel. If not, it may let us refuel, it may not. Yeah, it looks like we're full. Okay, we're good. So let's go ahead and we'll set our course across to Hurston, yeah. And we will get our gas. Sorry about that, I got a bit distracted there. It's flashing up on my screen here. I just disabled it. I still had Messenger on, unfortunately. It's a Monday. Yeah, definitely a Monday. Maybe that's why. Maybe I just need to change the day that I stream Star Citizen to a different day. It's like now it won't even zoom into the planet. Come on, give me a break. If we go to the right planet, that will help. Yeah, I definitely need more coffee this morning. It's going to be one of those streams where I do everything wrong. Well, hopefully everyone had a good weekend though. Right, so we got the course set. Let's go ahead and we will get permission to take off. At least the wind's not pushing us in every which direction right now, which is good. Sorry if I seem a little distracted. I'm really keeping an eye on OBS at the moment because it's being kind of funny. Good morning, Louise1. Thank you for joining the stream. It's good to see you. Let's make sure the doors are opening. Yep, they are. So I'm hoping when we go up now it's not going to flip us. It's done that before. So is everyone seeing the game screen now? I'm just making sure because OBS is being really weird. Anyway, let's get out of here. No, stay still. Stay still. Don't be a butthead. Oh, the weather's terrible. Look at that. No wonder it's windy. Let's get out of this weather. So did everyone have a good weekend? Awesome, thank you for letting me know, Louise1 and Addy Cakes. And I'm glad you had a good weekend, Addis, man. I think that's what you were saying. Oh. Whoa. Let's get out the atmosphere and then hopefully we won't have to reroute. Firstly, let's set the shields, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Also, let me know if the music's too loud or not loud enough. I'll adjust it. I think OBS is starting to stabilize now. It's being good. I can't wait till I get the other computer built that I'm building, and then that way I'll have a dedicated streaming computer. It will definitely take the load off a lot, which would be good. It was 105 there today. Wow, that's hot. I'm glad you're there and I'm not. I would have melted, man. I hope you went to the beach or something. Alright, let's see if it's going to let us, or we have to reroute because of the navigation bug. I'm guessing it's going to say obstructed. Yeah. Okay, so let's reroute. So did you? I'm guessing that's a yes to that you melted, Addy Cakes, because I know I would have. So let's clear this, and we will reset the route. There you go, setting us to outer marker 1. Why it didn't do that on the ground, I have no idea. Okay, the quantum drive is spooled. Let's get the heck out of Microtech. You went to the beach on Saturday and you turned into a lobster. Nice. See, AC really isn't a thing in the UK. You know, it can get really hot here, but we still don't have AC in most houses, which I don't understand why. I know when I lived in the States, you know, it's depending where you live, you definitely have to have AC. Come on. Oh, he's pulled up. I'm hoping when we get across to ITER that it's going to be a daylight landing. We will see. I don't know. I do like the look of the ships when they're in quantum though. Look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. Beautiful Caterpillar. As for those that you do know, it's one of the biggest trading ships in the game at the moment, until newer ones come out, but not sure when that is. We can't wait till the fall. Yeah, I don't know. Winter is my favourite month. It always has been. I don't know why. I prefer to be cold than hot. It's easier to get warm. It's a lot harder to get cool. Depending where you live, I guess. If you have AC, it's not much of a problem, but for me, you know, it's easier. I can tell you that my ship is 100% air conditioned here that we're in right now, so I'm just the right temperature. Well, my character is anyway. Because temperature is a mechanics in this game, you can actually die. You can actually die from hypothermia or too hot. You have to have special suits for different planets. It's not so much in a lot at the moment, but it will be when the game is more finished. But if you go to some planets and you're wearing like an extreme cold suit, even now, you will get too hot and it will tell you to take it off and you'll start losing health. And if you're on Microtech or one of the frozen moons, same thing, you can freeze to death. It'll give you a survival ticker, like you can survive 5 minutes in this temperature before you die. I kind of like that mechanics of this game. Once it's all finished, you can go to different solar systems. It's going to be awesome. At the moment, we're stuck in the Stanton system, but there's plans to be hundreds of systems that you can go in between, and there'll be systems for the different races as well, which will be good. But as you know, this game's been in development since 2014, I think. Either 2014 or 2016, somewhere around there. It was the first Kickstarter when I pledged to begin with. And So it's been in development a long time. CIG's had a lot of bumps in the road with development and getting a team together that's capable with creating the technology and algorithms and stuff, and even the hardware infrastructure that they need to run this game. Hopefully they're bringing server mesh in soon, because that's going to be a lot easier than having all these multiple servers. So Addy Cakes, are you going to install Paladins for Friday? Are we going to see your epic skills in Paladins Champions Arena? Anyone else here at the moment going to do that? You going to join me and play? Because it'd be pretty epic. Dying is part of the fun of Paladins. You have infinite lives. It's not a big deal. You can die as much as you like. But I'll try and heal you. Cool, Alice, man. Yeah, it'd be good to see you there. I know you play Paladins, so it'd be definitely cool to get a few of us together. We'll probably have some randoms that drop in once they see, but that'd be good. I am looking for someone to come on Star Citizen with me and do some mining, but you know, it's not a free-to-play game, so I can't really ask my viewers to do that. Unless you have Star Citizen, drop me a message and we can do that. The reason is that I don't have a prospector anymore. I have a mole, and you need a pilot and then someone to mine. And I don't mind piloting, but trying to stream that, jumping in one chair, going through the ship and then getting into another one, it'd be a nightmare. I think it'd be an interesting stream to do for Star Citizen. So I need a group of 1 or 3 people, because it has 3 mining lasers. There's 2 on the side, 1 at the front, and then a pilot. And we can probably sort that out. Drop me a message in Twitch, or you can message me in Twitter also. So let's spool up. It looks like we're going to be landing in the dark. Oh, fun. It's not cheap to play Star Citizen either. It's I think for the base package you're still looking for about £60 to pledge to get into the game, and that's without getting any other ships. I guess the good thing is any ships and stuff that you do buy with real world money you will get in the final game, so that's good. And besides Eddie Cakes, I like to die a lot too, so you know that. Most people that, you know, have watched me on Mixer or other places other than Twitch know that. Alright, I need to stream up again. To spool up, I should say, so I can see where I'm going. I still haven't fixed that. Come on. And now I'm getting a spool error. Come on, server. Alright, so there we are, we're going there. Let's put our lights on so we can see when we get closer. Good luck landing. You wasn't here when I landed here once and the Caterpillar flipped, was you? I don't think any one of you was here. Maybe J-Man, but I think he's just lurking at the moment, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I have a video. On YouTube, and yeah, it's called Caterpillar versus the Moonwind. And literally, I landed, and I got out. You know, it was moving a little, and I got out, and as I got off the ramp, literally the wind hit it and flipped it over. It hit me with the ramp as it was coming up. So yeah, it was kind of nuts. Alright, let's get a better view for you guys so you can see what's going on. Hopefully we can get an auto land going, but we'll see. Gonna land on my favourite pad, which is the fire one. Let's get the landing gear down. But yeah, that was crazy. It was literally on this pad, and the Caterpillar ended up where the lights are shining now. And then I came back with a Carrack, which is heavier than, I would say it's heavier than a Caterpillar. And it nearly did the exact same thing, which was a nightmare. I got off and landed on the other pad. It tried it again, then I had to go and land on the other pad again. Let's get auto landing going. That way I want to make sure it shows up on the terminal. Yeah, so I had to keep getting up and landing until finally it actually stuck, and I could actually get out and actually get the commodities that I needed. And if I say actually once more in a sentence, please do fire me, because that was like way too many times. It's a bad habit I need to get out of. Coom, stop saying actually. The question is my helmet on? Yes, it is. Okay. Don't want to go out there without my helmet. I will die. Let's get back to the ramp. But yeah, if you didn't see that and you want to see that, go to YouTube. It's the same name. It's like youtube.com/Chimeras, and look for that video. And it's kind of insane. Go on, go up. We don't know I'm getting on you. So we'll head over to the trading terminal now, and we'll get some astasine. This is still netting anywhere from 100 to 115k a run. Not as much as some other commodities, but you're only putting about 400k on the line. So in that regards, the return is a lot better in percentage. Alright mate, how you doing? Been lonely? I haven't been here in a couple of days. Wow, he's really tired. He must be a zombie. Anyway, let's get on the terminal, and hopefully it will pick up our ship. Yes, it does. It's not picking up any commodities yet, so fun. This is another bug. You have to wait a while. It could be that all the servers are interconnected within commodities. So no matter what server you go to this moon, it takes from a pool of resources of that commodity across all servers. So it can run out pretty quickly if other people are doing this run. Normally they don't. No, still not there. Oh, there it is. Pops up. So it can be empty, so you have to wait, fill a little bit, wait, fill a little bit late, and that's what happens to me when I trade Laranite. It took me, when I filled my Laranite on the cat the last time, it took about 20 minutes, I think, something like that. Where astasine, it's a lot quicker normally. And we'll get this back over to Babbage, land in the Windy City. Once we can get out of here anyway. Ita by night. It's actually quite pretty here. Loads of stars. Look at that wind. You can see the wind. It's like when I'm running I can feel it, but that wind going all around the ship here. It's craziness. They really did make some of these biomes for the planets really extreme, which is good and bad. Good and bad, in my opinion, anyway. Come on, let me up, let me up. You can do it. The Caterpillar almost feels like the lift isn't going to go all the way up sometimes. It just like jerks. And like, oh my god, is it broken? We're going to check that we put the gas in the Caterpillar. Sometimes there's a bug that it won't go in, but we will see. We're going to the cargo hold now. And it didn't go in, look. So we've got to go do that all again. I checked my aUEC, it said it'd gone down, but probably when I left it reset, so we've got to go and do that again. It's definitely Monday. That doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen. So that's something to be aware of when you're trading, no matter where you go. Always check that your cargo's in the hold. Even if your aUEC goes down, because mine did, I checked it. But sometimes when you go out the door and get back into the Caterpillar, it resets. It's really weird. So let's try that again. It makes for good entertainment, doesn't it? It's kind of like a Benny Hill. If you're English, you realise what I'm talking about. It's like a Benny Hill episode where you're chasing after the commodity that you're after. So let's try this again. We're buy and Caterpillar, Astacine. It's thinking about it. It's still thinking about it. I think they traded this CPU in this trading console to a ZX81. Just saying. Alright, let's just come out and do it again, because that's ridiculous. Astacine. I might have to go to sell, go to buy. I might actually have to take off and land again. I tell you what, this music's good for what's going on right now. It's kind of ominous. Let's give it one more chance, and then I'll just take off and land again. Hopefully, I'll land on the other pad, which is a pain, but hopefully that will fix it. It's saying that the gas is in my ship. That's what the problem is. Maybe it's just being slow. Let's go and check the ship again. You know, I did notice over there the first time I went on it said I had 0 SCU. But it wasn't in the ship. Oh, the joys of Star Citizen. I've said this on other streams. When it works, it's really good. When it wants to be buggy, man, will it be buggy. So let's take another look. Maybe it just had trouble rendering it in. Oh, the door's over here. Where am I going? No, go up. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Come on. I think this server's being quite buggy at the moment. I won't be surprised if we don't get a 30k in the middle of this and we lose this money, but we will see. Let's go back onto the decks and with the cargo decks and see if it's in there. If not, we'll just have to head to Babbage, I think, because it's saying that it's full. See, it's not in there. It's not in that one. This might actually be a failed run. I don't know. Don't know what I should do. Whether see, it says it's well, it's in here, but it's not in any of the other cargo decks. That makes me feel a bit better because I think that it is actually in the ship, that it's just not showing for some reason. So I don't know. Let's go to Babbage and we'll see if we can sell it. But normally these would be full of those blue containers. Alright, so head back up to the command deck here. Tell you what, it wouldn't be a Star Citizen stream without problems. Right, so let's set our destination back to Microtech, and hopefully we won't have to reset it, but we will see. So we'll zoom out, we'll go across. There you are. Come on, zoom in. And we want to go into New Babbage. Okay, we don't need permission to take off here, so let's just give the boosters some welly and we get out of here.
Launch complete.
Get the gear up. Change the thruster configuration, obviously. And we get out the atmosphere, and hopefully we can sell it, and we'll make our alpha UEC. Come on, spool up. I think either Star Citizen or the ship needs a coffee this morning, because it's more sluggish than I am today. It's being kind of crazy. I'm going to go with the server needs some caffeine. Maybe it'll stop it from having a 30k. Because it feels like one's going to hit. I won't lie to you. But feeling like it and it's going to happen are two different things. I wonder if I go back there now that the actual cargo is in there now, I've left the planet. Let's go and have a look. Since the good thing about this game, and not like other games, which I won't mention but I will. Elite Dangerous. You can't get up and walk around your ship. No, it's still not in there. But it is still in the end one, I'm sure. So let's go to the end pod just to double check. Come on. Yeah, it's still there. It said it filled it with 560, so I don't know. I think it's just being buggy. I can't wait until 310 hits. I'm sure it's going to come with its own set of bugs, but hopefully it's a lot more manageable than a 30k. I know the new flight systems and stuff are coming in, but I'd even take that over losing all my cargo. But yeah, I'm not going to have another rant on Elite Dangerous. I'm not going to go there today. I've done that on 2 streams now. It was just such a letdown. Well, we should be back in Microtech in about I don't know, probably less than 5 minutes. It's quite a distance to travel to do the trading, but it's worth the payoff because I know that the Assassin is going to go there. Be there to load up the ship because I know not a lot of people do this run. I know some more people have taken it up since I've been streaming it, but nowhere near how oversaturated the Agricium, Titanium and Laranite are at the moment. And that's one of the reasons why I don't do that unless it's really, really early in the morning or a brand new server. But then when you're really gambling with those, the amount of alpha UEC that you have on the line. So I tend to try not to do that. Sometimes I do, just to see how stable it was, because I wanted to do Laranite trading today. I thought, oh, that'd be exciting. let's give it a try. And as I said earlier in the stream, I did that yesterday, and I made one shipment and lost 2, so I ended up negative, unfortunately. But fingers crossed, every gas trade run I've done, I've made it and not lost any money on stream and off. So that's good. It's good. Not sure what this character is up to right now. I think it's 4 million. Yeah, it's about 4 million because we spent 400,000 on the gas, so just over 4 million. So this should get us about up to 4.5. Oh, excuse me while I have some coffee. Been talking way too much. Gotta have coffee. Okay, so here's Microtech. Definitely Addis, man. Coffee is good. I could not survive without coffee, I'm afraid. Because I've been drinking it for so long now. I wouldn't say, but I probably am addicted to it. But I just can't function without it. People that know me in IRL will tell you that. Right, we spooled up, but we got to try and find out where Babbage is, because there it is. Because it blends in with the planet. That's another thing they should fix. The planet's so bright, which is good, you know, the planet looks awesome, but trying to read that... Oh, it's saying it's out of range. Even though I'm in range, I'm going to have to reroute to an outer marker. But yeah, the planet looks awesome, but you can't see... See, there's a planet. But you can't see the actual markers on it. So let's bring up our thing here. Like it's saying we're 4,600 away. We're not. That's how far we would be away if we were back on ITER. So it's just a bug. So we've got a clear route. We will we'll go to Port Tressler. We'll set a route to there. It will send us to OM1, and then from there we should be able to quantum down into the city. So let's initiate another spool, and then we will get across to OM1. One day they'll fix this. One day. Are you laughing at me, Addy Hakes? Why are you laughing at me? Was it the coffee joke? Or is it the fact that my ship's being derpy as hell? I think it needs a new GPS location chip or something, I don't know. A coffee, huh? Yeah, what can I say? I'm addicted. So hopefully now we can get back to Babbage. Since we're OM1. Looks like it's dark as well. Fun. Nighttime landing in Babbage weather. It's never good. Look, we're 962 away and we only quantumed about 0.1 to OM1. We're nowhere near 5,000 away. Silly system. Both. My ship is being really derpy today. I don't know what it is. If I wasn't streaming, I would be tempted to claim it, which basically means you put an insurance claim and it gives you a brand new one. But it takes 7 minutes to do that if you rush it. So, and I'm not going to do that on the stream. Right, let's see if we can see where the port is. Okay, it's to top left. There's the spaceport. So let's go ahead over there. You can't really see it when you're in this mode, which I think is strange. Like, you can see it when you're on the outer camera, but when you're on the inner camera, you can hardly see it. Like, it's actually right in front of me. So if I went like this, you can see it there in the distance. Go back there. Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. It's hiding. It's playing hide and seek. It's just like me. Oh, what? The ship is being derpy. It's just like me. Are you calling me derpy? You're terrible. Right, I'm not sure which not sure which one it is. Are we in range? No, we're not in range yet. I'm hoping it's going to put me on this far left one, so that's the one I'm going to head for. That you can barely see in this view. See it a lot better in that view. So while we get close, if you've not seen it before, this is New Babbage. You can fly down into the city. You can't land down there because it give you, well, you can, but it'll give you a fine. But you can walk around in the cold if you really wanted to, or drive around on a ground vehicle. If I was not worried about a 30k, I would land at the Commons, which is to the right, which is those 3 circles with the train track that connects. You can land out in the open and run in, but it's better to land at the moment at the spaceport to save your cargo from going poof. Right, let's see if we can get permission to land. Are we close enough? No, we're not. Jeez. Thought we'd be close enough by now. But all of the cities you can fly down quite low into. You will get fines that you have to pay or get your ship impounded. And if you don't pay your fines, you go to prison. But hey, if that's what floats your boat, you can go ahead and do that. When you're doing box missions, which is the courier missions, you can land, you know, there's a lot of rooftops that you can land on to make courier deliveries, which is cool, which is right in the middle of the city. Right, give me permission to land at this one, please.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Maybe I need to do get on my other account and do some box missions, or stream some box missions. I think everyone knows how to do them now. A lot of people used to just do one box mission at a time, which is ridiculous. Find a drop-off location that you like, say New Babbage Locker. Then take everyone across the universe that you can find or within your solar system. Pick them all up and then just go and drop them off at the New Babbage Locker, and you just rack up. You can rack up at least 60k an hour doing that, maybe more. So it's worth doing it. Stack them is basically what you want to do. You want to stack the box missions. But it's being revamped in M310, and you get to fly more like, because there's going to be multi-drops, you're going to get to fly more like a Star Citizen Amazon pilot, I guess. Thank you, Streamlabs. Yeah, if you do the commands thing, there are some commands and some mini games that you can play if you want to, if you're bored while you're watching me, if you really want to. And you can check how many points you have by watching. I think there's a points bonus today, so if you click that chest, blue chest next to your points, it'll give you a bit of a bonus as well. Okay, that is here. Good. So we go ahead and land, hopefully, in this one. The wind doesn't be a pain. I'm just going to spin across a little before I go in a bit closer. Actually, I can go closer. Let's get the landing gear down.
Landing gear down.
I know some people have trouble landing caterpillars and capital ships in Babbage. It's actually quite easy. Just line up, then line your reticle in the middle of the hangar door and put your nose in forward. go in till you shine your lights on the wall, which our lights should be on, hopefully. And then straighten out and then just descend.
Impact warning.
No, I'm nowhere near it. You're just oversensitive. Oversensitive.
Impact warning. Starboard impact warning.
So we'll slow down our thrusters a little, and then we'll go in.
Starboard impact warning.
That should be enough. You see our lights on the wall there. We can straighten up, come back a tiny bit, and then we'll descend down into the hangar.
Front impact warning.
And the wind is terrible. I'm trying to stabilize it. That's why I'm coming down quite fast.
Impact warning.
And see, there's the wind pushing.
Landing complete.
The wind is already pushing. Alright, so let's refuel because we're going to do another run. If it will let us. Let's do repair as well, might as well. Hopefully it will let us refuel. Yep, there it goes. I just let it run for a little bit, just so I know before it gets stored it will be full, because it takes for... Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone there. Hopefully you didn't hear that. It takes a minute for the caterpillar to fill up. Sorry, I'm adjusting my microphone because I whacked the arm with my arm. I whacked the arm with my arm. Fire me. People in chat, fire me. Alright, so let's get out the seat and we will go ahead and we'll sell this and make some money. Now you can do these runs in about 30 to 45 minutes. I'm not rushing. If you do it in 30 minutes, you can do 2 and you'll make 200k an hour. Well, over 200, probably about 230 to be honest. But I'm not rushing. I stop and look in things. I'm slow because I'm talking and I get distracted because I'm streaming. But when I'm not streaming, I can easily do 2 runs in an hour. And, you know, it nets me the same amount as during Laranite. Oh, the twins are back. Hello. You know there's only supposed to be one of you here, right? I'm not sure which one of you, but only one is supposed to be here. There's not supposed to be 2 of you. Also, sort that wind out, mate. Sort the wind out. But yeah, I can do as much as a Laranite run, basically. But not have all that money at risk in an hour. So, come on. And it'd be a lot quicker as well if I could land at the Commons, which I do sometimes off stream. I won't lie, I do it. If I feel the server's being stable, which it's not right now, I will land at the Commons and run in through the doors and do it that way rather than taking the tram, because taking the tram puts an extra 5 minutes on it, I swear. Especially when you get the British rail times on how long the tram's going to be. I think once, not last stream, the stream before, it's like 180, which is like 3 minutes. And it's like, why does it need to be that long? Should be no more than 30 seconds in my opinion, but hey. Yeah, Babbage is a bit laggy at the moment, as you can probably tell. Come on, Leslie, so you're not taking forever today. I've been stuck in these lists so many times, it's not funny. So many times. I don't want a suicide today. Come on. Now it's moving. Even though I clicked it. It had the ring around it. Spam click for the win in this game sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Right, so we need to go over to the commons because we're going to go to the trade and development division.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
That's better, look at that. Oh, 2 trains at once, great. That's not good. I've been decapitated by a train before. A train coming on the train. But I think they fixed the clipping with that now.
Careful, doors are now closed. Doors are now closed.
At least when you get the train, it's nice and scenic, which is good. You can't fault the graphics and the attention to detail that CIG is doing. It's just phenomenal. It's breathtaking, especially during the day. I think I need to have some coffee emotes made for the channel. I think I'm gonna look into doing that in the next couple of days. We got the subscriber badges done. A friend of mine helped me do that. Her name's Purple Phoenix. So if you need any badges or stuff done, look for her Twitch channel. She has a YouTube as well. You can message her there, and I'm sure she'll be happy to make you some badges or emotes. But yeah, so I think I might get some coffee ones done. I think that'd be good. Right, I don't need any food and water, so that's good. See, if we were in the PTU right now, factory line would be open. But we're not. 310 isn't here. They're taking their time. We're coming to find you, Trade Terminal. We want our Alpha aUEC. Give it to us. Alright, hopefully it'll pick up our ship. So we want to sail, obviously. Why are you even putting up my Hornet? No idea. So we bought it for 392,000 credits and we're selling it for 504. So that's a pretty good return. Pretty good return there. And it's a lot safer in Alpha aUEC's terms. So we'll run back to the hangar now, or take the tram back to the hangar. And we will go ahead back and we'll do another run. I'm going to try and at least do 2 or 3 on this stream. But we will see, depending what the time is. But his money is growing quite well, actually. I haven't played this character since last Monday, last stream, so all the aUEC basically that we've made has been on stream, apart from the starting capital that I got together before I started streaming this character, so doing quite well. Ooh. He doesn't look happy at all, does he? Maybe you should go to the bar and get a beer, mate. Talk to the bartender. He almost looks stoned as well. I think he's been on that E-Town. Oh. No, wait. I got too distracted. Nearly missed the tram. But yeah, that guy looked like off his face. Either that or he was super sad. I'm not sure which. Not sure which though. Oh, it's getting laggy. Next stop. We're getting off. I do like this music that comes from Pretzel. It does take requests. I think it costs points, channel points that you've earned. So if you have channel points, you can request a song from Pretzel, which I'm happy to do. He was a sad git. Yeah, he is a sad git. What's that, Louise? He looked like he had just been fired from his job. Yeah, I have to agree with you there. Probably. Maybe that's it. Maybe. I don't know. He just looked. I don't know. You think the programmers would? I don't know. Maybe it adds to the realism. You have happy NPCs, sad NPCs, and people that just look like they've been fired from their job. I don't know. He actually looked. He looked really sad. There's just no other word for it.
Initiating ship storage procedure.
I'm coming back. You don't have to store my ship.
Thank you for your cooperation.
But thank you. The other day, which was funny, I landed on I think it's Port Olisar. It wasn't in the Caterpillar. It was in the Banu Defender. It's the one alien ship that I do have. I landed on the correct port pad, you know, the one highlighted, and it still gave me a fine saying I was on the incorrect pad. I thought they'd fixed that, but obviously not. Come on, give it me back. Give me my ship. We got money to make. Hangar 20. I'm not sure why, but it always puts me in 20 lately. It used to be Hangar 15 for the longest time, but now it's just putting me in 20. I don't know if that's a promotion or a demotion. Maybe they don't like my flying, like, oh, we're going to relegate you to Hangar 20. Maybe that's what it is. My ship causes too much damage in the hangar because it flies around because of the wind. Yep, you're not damaging Hangar 15 anymore. We're going to put you in 20 because that's a piece of crap anyway. So look, it's already moving. It's dancing. Look at that. Dare I get on it? Dare I? Oh, hopefully it sits still enough for me to get on. And that is all wind, people. That is all wind. It's just crazy. Look at that. There's a wall there. Why is there wind? There's a wall there. The doors are not open. Look at it. It's just dancing. It's going to scrape my paintwork. Oh, it's going to be fun getting on now. Trying to hit the button on the lift when it's doing this is sheer craziness. Trying to hit the hatch as well. No, come back. We got it. We got it. We got it, I think. No, we didn't. Oh, no. Stand still. This is a game of patience, I swear. Oh, seriously. Come on. Alright, I think we got it that time. Yep, we did. So now we just got to get on the ramp. Without it killing us. No. Oh, yep. Got it. Take us up. So this is going to be an interesting takeoff because I bet you it's going to be right in the back corner by the time I get ready to take off. No, we don't go through the living area. We're going to go this way. Go through engineering up to the command deck. Kind of interesting that it didn't actually fill our ship with the gas, but it was there, which was good. It's what makes streaming Star Citizen so fun. You never know what's going to happen next with the bugs, with the environment. You know, it's a boring trading run. Well, I don't find it boring, but some people do. But some people find it exciting. I know I do. But this just adds to it because you just don't know what's going to happen next. It's just like now it's just sat still. Now I've powered the ship up. I say that and it's going to start moving again. You watch. So let's go back over to HMS Rider and we'll get some more gas. The ship is just being derpy. What can I say? The ship and the environment. So we're going to go to ITER. We want to go to Rider, which isn't highlighted, so we've got a spin for some reason. Come on. There it is. Now we can actually click it. Okay, good. So let's get permission to get out of here, and hopefully we can take off without scraping any paint, which I can't guarantee on this one. I came close to scraping paint on the last one because it pushed me back as I was taking off. Let's see where the ship position is. It's still in the middle for now. But I think is it all the way back? Yeah. It's back a little bit. Alright, so the doors open. Nearly. With this ship, it only barely fits through the doors. I'll show you actually on this takeoff. I say that, hopefully it won't it won't push me anywhere. So I'll do this and you can see it coming out. But yeah, only barely fits through the hangar doors, as you can see, lengthwise. See, look at this. There's not much error. So when the wind pushes you, it very easily pushes you into the back. Widthways, it's not too bad. But the other ways, yeah, no. This is where we take off, look, in this view. Because I'm awesome. Get a bit more welly. It's just so beautiful. Look at that behind us. Sun's coming up, it looks like, or going down. There's a spaceport behind us. And the city. I thought my door was open for a minute. It's not. Mind you, I can open all the doors. This has several loading doors, if you don't know. See, this is the Caterpillar with the doors open for the cargo bays. So you got 4 that side, 4 the other side, and then obviously you have the front one. That's the one where the gas was in last time, but it wasn't in the other ones. Let's get them closed. I can repressurize the ship now. We don't want to die. Right, let's see how high we are. Hopefully we're high enough to... No, not quite yet. But let's spool the quantum drive. Hopefully we won't have to reroute this time. Because we landed, let's do the shields. But it's a pretty big ship. It's not going to be the biggest ship in the game by far. The one I have on order is a Banu Merchantman, and it's probably about 10 times bigger than this, and had its own parade shops that you can have with NPCs in selling stuff, so people can come in and buy stuff. But when that'll get released, I don't know. 10 times is probably a bit too much saying, but it is really big. Right, are we obstructed or do we need to We're obstructed. Okay, so let's redo the course. So we'll clear that, set route again. It set us to outer marker, which you should have done to begin with when we're on the ground, because you're being derpy. So where, oh where is the outer marker? Oh, there it is. We're already spooled, so we can just quantum over there. And we'll make some more alpha aUEC.
Is now off.
What I do on this one, I take you on the tour of the Caterpillar, if you've never been in one before, while we're waiting to quantum across to Hurston, because it takes about 5 minutes. If we can find the icon, there it is. Not going to moan about that the icons are the same colour as the MSD displays today. Come on. Thinking about it. Fingers crossed. There we go. Alright, so let's go on a wander around so you can see the ship a little. This is the command module, obviously. This separates from the main ship. There's actually a deck below me, which you can go down into, which is separate, which it has its own kitchen, 2 beds, tractor beam going to be there. That goes outside the ship. Don't want to do that right now as we get sucked out. And this is this can detach, as I said, from the main Caterpillar in case of an emergency, so you have all your support there if you need it. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to detach it later on to go and do you land on moons and fill up your ship. I don't know. These are 2 support chairs which aren't in yet, and you got the co-pilot that's behind me. This is going to be another tractor beam port, which is the other side of the ship. Not in the game yet. You can go down here. This is the engineering, with the engineering station. That's coming in later, where you need an engineer to repair if you're in battles. This is the lower turret access. The ship has 2 turrets, one upper, one lower. This room you sim, which is the elevator, but if you go through here, this is another habitation room, which has 2 more beds. So it can support 4 crew members across the 2 ships. This is the lower module. We walked across the top before. This is lower. So this just takes us all the way through to the end, which you can see on the other one as well. And this is down at the bottom where we saw from up there. Which I'm hoping to maybe put vehicles in here. I don't know how I'd get them in there, but maybe at some point. It's a lot easier to get vehicles in my Freelancer Max, to be honest. So that's basically the lower deck. There's not much else down here. The upper turret is on the other side of the ship, along the top, which is this way. In here we have a docking port, so you can dock with other ships, so they can dock with you and come on board when you're in space. The other turret is here when we get there. We just walked along the lower. It's right at the other end. So this is one of the turrets. This is the upper turret. So if you sit in that chair, it'll basically put you up into the turret, and I'm going to do that right now. This ship is actually pretty big. It's bigger than a lot of people realise. Especially if you're coming from Elite Dangerous. If you go through here, in here is some more utility. This is where the power plant, servers and the jump drive is. Oh, we're getting there, so we need to get back. It's saying we're about to come out of quantum. So we need to get back up to the bridge. We've got a couple of minutes. It's just starting to decelerate. That's what that sound is when you hear the engines make that sound. But yeah, there's just utilities down there for components to repair. They're going to be hot swappable. So if you're in a battle or you get damaged in flight, you can repair it, because it's going to affect the way you fly your ship. But that's going to be later on in the game. Okay, so let's spool up and we'll head across back to ITA. Which it didn't spool for some reason. Come on, derp. You're derping on me. Spool. There you go. I must have hit it like 3 times. Craziness. Right, hopefully quantum will work now. First time, look at that. Why didn't you do that earlier? I'd hit that twice last time. Hopefully it's a daylight landing now, and that way you can see ITER, for those of you who haven't seen it before, in the actual daylight, which it looks a lot better.
Drive is now off.
It's just in the dark, unless it's on the other side of the planet. I can't really tell right now. It might be on the other side of the planet. Yeah, it is.
Quantum drive.
So it's going to quantum us around the planet. Oh, wrong way. There it is. They're upgrading the terrain effects as well when 3.10 comes out. Even though I think they're kind of good as they are.
Quantum drive is now off.
But and they're increasing height maps as well, I believe. So it's going to be even more stunning. I'm running on high settings as I stream. I don't think I'm running on ultra. I'm running on high. When I get my new computer together, I'll be running on ultra. But at the moment, you know, even in high settings, it looks breathtaking. It's amazing what they've done. They definitely have some talented artists. That's all I can say. Alright, so let's slow down a little if we're going to overshoot it. At least it's daylight, you're going to get to see a bit more. I normally get into about close to 2,000 meters or so, and then I will go to manual thruster control. Let's give you a better view. Well, not that one, you're looking at the bottom side, that's not good. We'll do this. So you can see it just in front of me. You can just see the lights right now flashing. If you've got a good eye, you can see it. So the landing pad there is to the left of the thing, so we need to come across. And if you have a HOTAS joystick, this is quite easily done. Keyboard and mouse, I'm not too sure. I tried it once on keyboard and mouse, and it was terrible. So we're going to land on this pad here, which is, in my opinion, the bigger one. I think they're both the same size, to be honest. So I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. They all look small from this distance. Problem is I need to auto land, so I'll get down so far, and you can manual land, but sometimes it won't pick you up on the trade terminal, which is annoying. But you have to be at the right height for it to be accept an auto landing, or in just the sweet spot anyway. So if you hear all that beeping, that's me mashing the auto land button to try and get it to auto land. There you go. Okay, and we're down. It looks like there's a little bit of wind here because it's pushing the ship slightly. Let's Turn the engines off and save a bit of fuel. I'm going to get out of this seat and we'll go again and fill up with some gas. And hopefully it will put it in all the ship this time and not just the end and have us running around like an idiot. Thinking that it didn't go in. To be fair, I should have checked through all the ship, but that is life. That is life. The reason why you don't leave your ships open or your pads down is that people can get into your ship and take it. You don't want that to happen, especially when you're doing trading. Come out and find your ship's gone. Because you can't really see it from this one. Some of the stations you can see your ships out the window, but this one you can't. There's no warning to say your ship's been stolen. You just come out like, oh, it's gone. That normally happens a lot on Port Olisar. That's one of the reasons why I don't trade there. Alright, you talking today? Talking this time? Oh, you are? Nothing. Just here to get some gas, mate. You wasn't talking earlier. You must have been asleep. I think he's had some coffee. Lucky him. I need more coffee. I need an app that goes with Streamlabs that brings you more coffee. I think that's fair. Right, so we want to buy. And we want the Caterpillar. Going for gas again, because that gave us a tidy bit of profit. Tidy bit of profit. 392, yes please. Thank you. Just double check it's come out of my wallet. It did. But we'll check the ship as well to be sure. Usual drill when you're trading. Check your wallet. Check your ship. Worst thing is getting back into a ship, flying all the way back to where you're going to sell it to find that you have an empty ship and you've wasted the money on quantum fuel. I would refuel quantum here, but it just takes so long. And it's not a good viewing experience. That wind is quite high here. You can see it, the particles flying around me. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, that's the wrong way. I'm going to go this way. The other day all I kept doing was turning and going to the tractor beam instead of the command deck. I don't know what was going on. Alright, let's set our route back to Microtech. I do like this song actually, it's kind of cool. What's it called? Never Seen Snow by the One Toller. Huh. It's a cool song. I actually miss snow. I haven't seen snow in a long time. We used to get snow in the UK all the time. But now not so much. You do in some parts of the country, but where I live on the south coast, it's kind of shielded. So we don't get the snow anymore. Oh come on, don't do this to me. Go to New Babbage. You see that? All the names disappeared. Now it won't set a route. Okay, we're going to have to go back into it. I think this ship needs to be retired and get a new one. I don't know. It's having so many problems today. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's come out of here. I'll give you a show of where when we take off, and that way you can see the moon. This is the moon at the moment where we landed. It's actually quite pretty. Let's do that angle. That angle looks good. So let's turn the engines back on. That will help. And we can actually take off. And there we go. A bit more throttle. That's where we just took off from. We're starting to head out the atmosphere. Like, look at that. Keep saying it, it's just pretty. Okay, so we got our course set. Let's spool our quantum drive. Should be right in front of us because of the positioning right now, which is good. You know, I didn't check to see if the cargo was in the ship. I might have just derped myself. Hopefully I'll be lucky. We'll go check now. I got too busy talking about it. I didn't actually go do it. So let's go do it now. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh dear. I just hope I didn't just really mess up. Bit of a lag spike there. Oh, we're going the wrong way as well. We don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. Yay, it's in here. There you go. That's what a full cargo container looks like. There's one. There's two. No, I don't want to go down the ladder. Come on, go back up. That's two. That's three. That's four. And here we are. Since we just started, let's have a look out the turret. And if you have other people on board with you, you know, you can be flying, have people in the turret. This takes us into one of the turrets. Which isn't powered on at the moment. Where's the power on? There you are.
Hello and welcome aboard your dream.
And this is the turret.
Your systems are online.
So there's the back of the ship. We're at the front, on top. Be nice if you could fly from here too and shoot. That'd be interesting. Although the Caterpillar does have some pilot weapons that you can fire. So let's get out and we'll go back down to the pilot seat. Hopefully the landing will be a lot easier than the last one, but we'll see. At least the takeoffs are smoother. And now we're back in the command module with a lag spike. But yeah, these here, when they get implemented properly, they'll be able to take on some of the roles of the pilot, like target acquisition or communications or whatever. They do have some basic functionality at the moment, I think. Where's the power button for you? Maybe you don't. No? Maybe they don't. I thought they had. Oh, that's interesting. They do on the on other ships, just not this one yet, I guess. I think the co-pilot does, but these two probably not been implemented yet. So this is the co-pilot. I think this one works. No, this one doesn't even work. Or it's either that or my ship's being derpy. Could have sworn this one worked. Oh well. Interesting. Anyway, when they're fully implemented, they'll be able to assist the pilot in doing some of the things rather than him having to do everything. With that said, we're approaching Microtech.
Your flares are online.
Oh, excuse my squeaky chair for a minute. I'm just going to reposition myself before we get to landing. I really need to oil it. It's terrible. Sounds like a mouse some days, I swear. Alright, so we're back at Microtech.
Quantum drive is now off.
Let's spool up again. And it looks like it's just there, because I could see it in the chassis of the ship there, which is good. Is it going to let us go straight down? Think so. Can't read it. Hope so. Looks like it. Yay!
Quantum drive is now on.
Let's get landed. We can make some more alpha UEC by selling all this gas. Because I feel like a flying bomb right now. I don't even know. I wonder if Astis... I think it is flammable. I think from the labels that it is flammable.
Quantum drive is now.
Okay, so it's daytime in Babbage. There's the city. The spaceport is to our left. Which is okay. So we'll start heading that way. Hoping it's going to give us this first one here. We're not in range for landing permission yet. And if you're new to the game, please don't land without landing permission. You just get your ship impounded and loads of fines. You'll be negative before you even start, and if you can't pay the fine because you just started, when the police catch up with you, because they scan your ships often, depending where you are, and they will just impound you and take you to jail. Which then you have the chance to work off your debt by mining, or just staying there. You can escape, but it's kind of an ordeal. I've been in prison once. I was a bad boy on my other character. I was attempting to do some drug running, but I got caught. I need to really stream that at some point. We'll do some ETAM or Widow runs, mixed in with some courier missions. Yay, it gave me the one I wanted. So I'm just spinning around now with my thrusters to line up a little bit better than this. Landing is always fun. Make sure our lights are on. Comes in handy when you're landing here or Area 18 or Lawville. Like if you're landing a normal ship here, at least there is flying hangars, unlike other cities. So only the capital size ships have to land in these big things. And why it doesn't let me land in that huge hangar that's behind that one, I do not know. Because that would be a lot easier. But hey, we will thread the needle with this one. So I normally slow down to about 20 meters per second when I'm approaching. Sticking your tongue out at me. I saw that, Addy Cakes. About 20 meters a second. I then go down to about 10 or 15 when I'm in the hangar, because then it gives me time to correct anything I need. Let's get our gear down.
Landing gear down.
I think we're about in the sweet spot right now.
Deck impact warning.
Slow our thrusters a little.
Front impact warning. Deck impact warning. Starboard impact warning. Front impact warning.
Okay, we're pretty much in.
Front impact warning.
So we should be able to level out and go down.
Deck impact warning.
Wind is a bit awful, but hey, whatever. It pushed me there for a minute, so I stopped to correct.
Front impact warning.
Need to come.
Landing.
The wind has pushed me right into the side of the hangar.
Doesn't say.
This is not landed. The wind is still pushing,
Launch complete.
as you can see. So it's
Landing.
no, 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 no. Come on,
Launch complete.
come on. Don't put my gear up. I didn't put my gear up.
Gear up.
So now it's not going to refuel. You watch. So hopefully.
Automated landing. Rear impact warning.
Okay.
Landing.
I managed to get an auto landing because that's just easier than trying to fight the wind. That was a terrible, terrible landing. So let's try and get some more fuel. I jinced myself there. I said, oh, it'd be a good landing. No, it wasn't. Yeah, so now it's not going to let us refuel because of all that. So if I do another run, which I'll look at the time in a minute, I'd have to go to Port Tresla to refuel. So let's get out of here and we'll get out of the seat. Where am I going? I've taken a wrong turn. Look at that. I want this one, not that one. That wind has got me all falafelled. At least it's sitting still at the moment. Don't know how long that'll last for. Oh, the twins are back. There's only actually supposed to be one NPC here, which is crazy. Yeah, you can see the wind now around the ship. Look at that. And it's tilting to the right. It's not even flat. That's the side it pushed me into. Come on, lift. You can do it. Come get me. I want to make some Alpha UEC. I need to sell my cargo. Come on. Come on. Here it comes. I can hear it now. That took forever. They definitely don't have turbo lifts. I think they need to take a book out of Star Trek and get some turbo lifts going. Ones that move a lot quicker than these. I wonder if that guy that looks like he's lost his job is still there. They're supposed to move around, which they do. Ooh. Lag spike. People were floating. Yeah, if that guy's still there, fired. Maybe we can offer him a job. Maybe that'll cheer him up. What do you reckon? He can be one of the gunners on the ships. You will be able to have NPCs do that, and computer blades as well when they come in. They're not actually in the game yet, but you are going to be able to have NPC crews, which would be cool, or automated crews as well as NPC crews. I don't know what they're going to cost. I think you're going to have food on board for them, and that's why you have the kitchens and stuff. And you have to have enough beds for yourself and for the crew, unless they rotate. That's going to be interesting to find out. Was he here or was he on the other one? How long to this train? 28 seconds, okay. Was he on this side? Maybe he was at the spaceport one. Oh no, the commons one. I don't know, I don't remember. Interesting.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
Tell you what, when the server meshing comes in, you're going to see a lot more players around. You see a few in Port Olisar, but there's only 30 people in each server at the moment.
Doors are now closed.
So they're not all conjoined. So that will come in later when they have server meshing. But that basically means that all the servers are on there's just one server, one world, rather than 30 different worlds. Because they're all linked by commodities, so they all come from the same resource pool, but all the players aren't in the same persistent world at the same time. At the moment, the technology they're creating isn't quite ready yet, apparently. Not sure when that will be. It's not on the roadmap that I know yet. It'd be interesting to see what 3.11 roadmap is. I haven't looked yet, but this one is body dragging, new type of elemental damage, and stuff like that. A couple of new ships. I'm not sure what the new ship is, to be honest, but I could look it up.
Nearing next stop.
Well, I got two people sitting there. Where's the guy that looked like he like his cat had died? No, it's not you. Oh, he must have got up and walked off, because I think he was there. It's not him, and it wasn't her. See, she looks happy. She looks content. But the other one wasn't him. He looks a bit stoned, but I don't know. Don't know where he went to. Anyway, let's go and sell this cargo. See, look at that. It's pretty. Indoor garden. The whole Microtech is nice. I need to get some food and drink. Let's do that real quick while I think about it. Just remind me to put my helmet on if I forget, alright? Everyone in chat. Otherwise I'm going to die.
Smart buy.
Let's go over here because I don't want to trip over the bottle. They just throw them on the ground at the moment. Then we've got to figure out what we want to eat. Alright, so what do we have here? We have avocado, no, godmother sandwich, avocado and corn, bacon club, a bologna sandwich, whatever that is, pork katsu, turkey, another godmother, avocado and corn. Are these the same over here? Yeah, I think they're the same ones. I don't know. Let's go for avocado and corn. It sounds terrible, but hey.
Good purchase.
I think my guy will enjoy it. We'll just eat this. You can starve and die of thirst. So you don't want to do that if you can help it. Put the helmet back on. Because apparently there's cracks in the dome in Microtech. Because all of a sudden you start suffocating in some areas. I think it's kind of like the wind. They haven't fixed it yet. And we get over the TDD. And we'll sell this cargo. We want to sell, please. Sell. Caterpillar. And again, we bought it for 392 and we're selling it for 504.
We're sorry. You've exceeded the allotted time to depart. We will have to return your ship to storage.
Okay, good. We're nearly at the
Initiating ship storage.
nearly at 4 million alpha UEC, which is quite decent since I don't play this one a lot. So let's run back here, and I'll show you a bit more of the commons actually.
For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
The commons is quite beautiful if no one's ever been there. There's another shop that you can buy from. This Garcia Greens. This is yeah, it's a gym of sorts. And you have a recreation yoga place out here. Then you go to the promenade, which has this really cool rock wall, which you can't climb yet. That leads outside, so if you landed at Commons, you can go outside there and back to your ship. And you go across this lovely bridge. You can see Microtech in the background. Loads of people staring out, just not working, wasting their life away. You should be trading, making money. This is a promenade where you can buy stuff. And there's a big bar in the middle. It's kind of like a disco type area. It's really cool. So the attention to detail that they've done. And there's bigger shops over here to eat. Like there's a burger joint here. So you can eat burgers if you really wanted to. You have a kind of a restaurants over this way and apparel shops where you can buy clothing for your avatar. I've got loads of stuff, but I just don't put it on because I 30k and it ends up putting Noob Army back on, so I've just left it. But yeah, this is the cove, which is kind of a dance area. It's supposed to be some sort of frozen waterfall, I think this is. I don't know. But they have bins. You can't use the bins. That bugs me. It really does bug me. And this is a big bug in Celsius. They don't sit on the chairs, they stand on them. Why? I have no idea. Like some will sit and some will just stand there perched. They're ready to pounce. And some sort of eating area. But anyway, on that, I'm going to end the stream there. Let's turn a little bit and you can have something pretty to look at. I'm going to end the stream there because it's coming up to 2 hours because I've been dawdling around. I want to thank everyone for joining me and for the subscribers as well that I have. Thank you for subscribing. It really does help me bring more content to you, and all those people that followed that were off stream, thank you. That's awesome. Welcome to the community. This will be uploaded to YouTube in a couple of days because the agreement I have with Twitch now, I have to wait 24 to 48 hours before I can put my content anywhere else. It's Twitch exclusive for that time. So that's the reason why they're coming later on to YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, please do like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next stream that I do. That will be on Wednesday, the next scheduled anyway. I might do one in between them, but the next scheduled one is Wednesday, which is Scrap Mechanic. We will be testing places. We found a couple of places for a new base in Scrap Mechanic, so on Wednesday we'll be testing them to see where the hordes and the raids come from, to see where the best place where we can build a base, and we'll start building it on Wednesday. So I look forward to seeing you then. And then on Friday we have Paladins. If you do play Paladins or feel like coming along and playing with me in Paladins on Friday, you can download it. It's a free-to-play game on PS4 and PC and Xbox. I have a queue running to cycle people through to come play, and we'll do some matches together, and I think it'd be a cool little event to do. Anyway, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you on the next stream.